Hi everybody. Some of you may not have a lot of experience in an asynchronous course, or you may have had experiences in the past with an asynchronous course that you didn't enjoy very much or didn't go very well for you. So I wanted to take a quick minute to talk to you about what I think some of the strengths and opportunities of an asynchronous course are. Before I had even heard of COVID, I earned a certificate in offering online education, where I studied some of the pedagogical research on best practices for online education. And since then, this summer, I spent time in workshops with other online instructors who have been doing this for a while to learn even more tips and practices for making the online environment a really productive one. So here are 5 reasons that I'm really excited for our asynchronous course this semester. First reason is flexibility. Flexibility with your schedule. You're able to complete the coursework at the times that make sense for you. You also have flexibility in terms of space. You might not always, in your house, if you're like me, you might not always have access to a private room where you can have a Zoom conversation in privacy. So this allows you to do work where and when it makes sense for you. And finally, it gives you flexibility of internet access as well. Not all of us have internet access that is the highest level of broadband. This type of course allows you to have varying degrees of good internet. You don't always need the best broadband at the exactly right moment. Another reason I'm excited about this format is pacing. The way you proceed a particular concept or a video is totally up to you. If it makes sense to you, if you want to speed things up, you can actually increase the speed of a YouTube video. By going to settings and then increasing the playback speed. Or if you're struggling with a concept, press pause, rewind, try it again. Press pause, rewind, try it again. This type of course allows you to approach material at your own pacing that works for you and your brain. Another reason I'm excited about this format is that we actually get to talk to each other even more frequently than we might in a face-to-face class. Because we're not meeting in a classroom, we're relying heavily on a discussion board in order to exchange our ideas. And that discussion board is ongoing. We can talk to each other through that discussion board throughout the week. So we're able to really build our community there, not just in a set time period twice a week, but all of the time. And of course, we also have our GroupMe thread that we can use to connect with each other as well. So in this format, I think we'll be talking to each other even more than we would be in a face-to-face setting. And a big one for me is that you'll be receiving even more one-on-one attention from me. While in a face-to-face class, the time that I can offer students is kind of limited into the hours which we meet and then office hour. In an asynchronous format, I endeavor to be as available as possible to you. I've already set up multiple means of communication for us on the GroupMe, on email, on text, by phone, and of course on Zoom. And I try to be as available as possible. So we have the opportunity to do a lot of one-on-one conversation and meeting in ways that can really help you learn the best this semester. Even though I'm in this screen box, even though that's how you encounter me, I'm still your professor. Like, I am here to be teaching you, and I'm able to talk to you individually and converse with you in many different formats. So don't forget that. Just because we're interacting through the screen, I'm still your professor, and I'm learning about your writing and your ideas and endeavoring to teach you as much as I can. And then finally, if we are ever craving that kind of connection that you can get on Zoom, we can have optional occasional Zoom meetings if that's something students desire. All you have to do is let me know, and I'll set up an optional Zoom meeting where we can do that. Again, it's not required, it won't be required for anyone, but we can have that occasional meeting to just connect with each other that way as well. So that is always an option. How can you take advantage of this course? Every course is partly based on what you make of it and how much engagement that you're able to put into the class. So I encourage you to engage with this class as much as you can. Write on the discussion board, reply to the discussion posts of your classmates, participate in the GroupMe thread, communicate with me. All of those things will help you to become more engaged in the class and to get more out of it. I want your ideas and suggestions too. This course is collaborative, and I want your ideas for how to make it better, ways that you can learn even better. Please let me know those ideas so that we can make this the best course it possibly can be. All right, I'm excited to see you on Oaks this semester.